Hello there everybody, this is Alex from Hardcorian Guides, bringing you my guide for Kingdom Hearts Final Mix on Proud Difficulty. I'll call it Chain of Memories on accident. So, I've just been so caught up with Chain of Memories and playing that all the time that now my brain's starting to think that I'm doing Chain of Memories all the time. Well, that's just how it goes when you have a Let's Play channel and a guide mode channel at the same time. So, we're taking off in episode 7 here, or part 7, whatever you want to call it, episode. Doesn't really matter. We're doing Monstro, which will be a much shorter video than most of the other videos we're probably going to do, or at least have done so far. I can't say how short the other videos in the near future are going to be, but if it's anything, I definitely know for a fact that the next video that's going to be posted up will be long as shit. Maybe. So this is Monstro. Basically, Monstro is just nothing but a maze-like world, pretty much. I think that's why it's so short, is because if you know where to go and what to do, you'll be done in a matter of maybe half an hour at least, maybe even less than that, which is surprising for a world because, you know, the other worlds we've gone to so far have at least been, you know, a little bit longer than at least 30 minutes or so, and this one right here, I think this is only, oh god, I don't know, I can't tell. It seems like it's definitely short. I think it was like 15 minutes, I don't remember. But either way, actually come to think of it, I think Traverse Town Part 2 might have been short. Or maybe the first part, I don't remember. I could have sworn we had another video that was shorter than this, but Traverse Town's, you come back to anyway, so I don't really count that as, you know, a short segment. It's a short segment, yeah, but I don't count it as a short world because you come back to it and have to finish it up again. Now, the thing is, this isn't a whole different world. This is in part 8. It took me fucking weeks to get Atlantica finished. Just because of how stupid Ursula was being, or just how stupid the world was in general. And that's why I didn't get a chance to upload last week, because there's a couple reasons. One, I was busy trying to get the recording done. I was busy recording my main channel in general. I had plenty of other videos ready to go for my main channel. I just decided not to worry about it. The other thing is, I was lazy as hell. I did edit episode 7, which is this right now, part 7, but I just decided not to do commentary because what the hell, you know, why even bother with it? So, I just want to say, for the most part, I guess we should probably get back on track with, you know, explaining what the hell I'm doing here. All I'm really doing for the most part in this world, or at least in this section, is mostly just running through the maze-like, you know, areas, trying to get treasures and trying to beat up enemies and such like that. There's nothing really particularly, I can't even fucking, yeah, of course, I can't word. There's nothing in particular that's too difficult right now, so I guess trying to, like, explain what the hell to do is kind of redundant, if anything. Just kind of pay attention to what I'm doing, I guess, and you should be fine. Yeah, I'm kind of giving myself a reason to kind of just talk about other bullshit, by the way, so yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there, that what I'm doing right now is just basically nothing besides just running through the maze, trying to figure out where to go. But if you don't know where to go, you can watch this video and figure out for yourselves. Now, I guess back to the other topic that I keep switching between. So, I pretty much did finally get episode 8 done, but I have a feeling the editing is just gonna suck. Oh my god, it was like 3 parts worth already. First part, I think I had like 45 minutes worth of footage. The second part had 30 minutes of footage, and the second part was mostly me just running around trying to figure out what the fuck to do again. And then the third part was me fighting the boss, which finally ended up in like maybe 15 to 20 minute video. It wasn't too hard. Well, after I actually thought of something smart, which, when it comes to Kingdom Hearts, you never really think, at least I don't, you never really think of Kingdom Hearts as one of those games that you really, like when you play on Proud Mode, you never really think, oh, maybe I should actually buy equipment. You know, because when I play this game on normal, even if you play on beginner is fucking easy as shit. There's really no reason to buy anything on beginner anyway. But when you're playing on normal mode, you just, all you need to do is grind, you know, for the most part. Like I did with my main channel, like the Let's Play I did of this. All I did to take down the super bosses in this game was just grind up, and that's it. I didn't really buy any equipment. I didn't feel any necessary reason to, besides every once in a while, like I'd probably buy like an extra AP item or something like that, but sometimes you get the items regardless, so you get good equipment no matter what. But when it comes to Proud Mode, it's really a different story. because I ended up having to buy 2 Thundara rings just to be able to take down Ursula, which I always thought Ursula was kind of an easy boss. All you had to do was like just mash the button on her face and there you go. But no, that stupid electric spam shit, you know, you guys will get to see that later. She spams thunder like crazy and it pissed me off so hard. I finally realized maybe I should be smart with this and actually, you know, use some strategy with it. And so I did. So you guys will get to see that in the next part, which I don't know why I keep spoiling everything for you folks, but to hell with it. You know, it's funny, I thought about this earlier, before I started recording. I was like, I find it funny how all the unprofessional videos I do, like my Let's Plays, they're not really professional at all. They're just more of like, just, hey, we're playing a game, we're having fun, that's it. And I try to take it so seriously and try to be so professional with it. But then something like this, where you'd think I'm supposed to be professional with, here I am taking breaks in between like sentences and stuff like that. I'm just going off topic. I'm just everywhere, here, there, everywhere. Yeah, my Let's Plays do the same thing too, but I feel like I'm more restrained to be more professional on those than this. As with these, for some reason I'm more laid back with, and I don't know why. I think it's just because I don't have to do 2 things at once. Like, I don't have to record and commentate at the same time and hope that nothing goes wrong. Like this, I know I'm done with, and I can just blab on and not even paying attention to. That's probably the reason why I can relax so much. Is because I don't even have to watch the video. I just be like, yeah, here you go, okay. You know, we did this, we're good to go. That's why I've been blabbing on for like the past 6 minutes now, 7 minutes almost. Just because there's nothing here. There's nothing really to talk about when it comes to Monstro. Besides just go this way, go this way, go this way. There is a few Trinity marks in here. Of course there's a white Trinity mark. There's a blue one that I believe I'm in the room right now getting, if I'm not mistaken. I did skip out on it and had to come back, so I wasn't really paying attention for like the past 7 minutes. And plus, I'm rendering a video at the same time I'm recording this commentary, so the video footage I'm seeing right now, it's very, very choppy. And the reason why it's so damn choppy is because I'm rendering at the same time. It's taking fucking forever to do. Yeah, I don't know. Rendering just, for some reason, when it comes to the Chain of Memories, just takes hours and hours. I'm not even joking either. Like 5 hours to render a fucking 25-minute video? Are you kidding me? It's 25 minutes long. Like, who needs to render for 5 hours to get a 25-minute video out? That makes no sense at all. My computer just blows. I really think it just blows out the ass. I bought it 3 years ago. Almost 3 years ago. No, I'll take that back. Yes, it was 3 years ago because we're in April right now. And I bought it back in March. And I went all the way to... Well, I went outside of my city just to go get it. It wasn't in my local Best Buy. And I ended up buying South Park: The Stick of Truth with it at the same day. And that was fun. But that was fucking back in 2014. It's crazy how, you know, time flies. And then I bought an Asus computer, you know, because it was like this good, high-quality gaming computer for like $500. And I was like, damn, that's cheap. So I bought a $500 computer, you know, thinking, oh, okay, this will be good. It's good enough. It's just that when I'm trying to get videos out, it takes, like, eons just to even do, it feels like, you know? And it pisses me off, and I believe I can probably upgrade my processor, if anything. I'm not, like, a computer nerd by any means, and I don't mean to, like, be offensive to anybody, but I am a nerd, that's for sure. I mean, coming from a guy who plays fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Nowadays, yeah, I guess, you know, in some senses, yes, I am a nerd. But, you know, who cares? Fuck it. I'm proud of it, you know? It's like I play video games, I watch cartoons, I play Yu-Gi-Oh! Now, and I collect Pokemon cards, sort of. I kind of dropped off on that a little bit, but hey, you know, it's still technically quote-unquote nerdy. So, yeah, fuck me, right? Well, I'm not really big on, like I said, I'm not big on computers. I'm not really computer smart. I'm not really tech savvy most of the time. Like, it depends, like, I'll do my research if I need something. But other than that, like, most of the time, it's like, I have no fucking clue. You know what? People always ask me for help, and it's like, all because I play video games and I fucking have a computer doesn't mean I know everything about a fucking computer, okay? I'm not that goddamn smart. I'm sorry. It pisses me off. They always come to me. It's like, go to somebody who knows more than I do. Like my uncle, for example. He is way more tech savvy than anybody I've ever known in my life. He is more of a tech like a tech-philiac than I am. Just by all means of the word. Like, he will fucking... Yeah, it's... I don't mean to be like, oh, I'm showing off. No, it's more like, out of all the people I know, he's the smartest when it comes to technology. Not me. I'm a complete dumbass. Same thing with my, you know, my dads. And I say dads. I'm sure people are probably like, oh god, you have gay parents? No, it's not like that. I have two dads, because stepdad and non-stepdad. Well, they're more of like, you know, old-fashioned, old-school people. They don't really play video games very much. I mean, every once in a while, sure, but that's about it. Like, my mom plays more video games than my stepdad does, that's for sure. Well, thing is, they're more into, like, cars and stuff, and I'm definitely not. I'm definitely not a car person for a fact. And the same thing goes with, you know, computers. Like, if you ever asked me to help you with a car, I'd probably be like, I don't fucking know. And I don't fucking care. As long as it gets me from point A to point B, I don't give a shit, okay? Well, I should probably start talking about... hell with it. Like I said, this entire segment right here is basically just me running around, just trying to get through this level. It's not anything special. What I mean by segment is in a couple minutes, or at least a minute or two from now, it's going to cut into another section. And that's what I'm talking about when I say segment. When I say segment, I mean from cut to cut. So something that I see from like my video, that to me is a segment. So don't want to confuse anybody with what I'm getting on, going on about, but just want to clear that up, I guess. So in other randomness, before we get into that, here's the cut part right here. So I guess, yeah, I went to the right way, and then that's the back way. You don't want to go that way. You have to go up here to go through this doorway, and then you can go into the next area to fight, I think. What the fuck do we fight? I know it's called Parasite Cage, but I'm talking about, like, do we fight him now? Or no, we fight him now. Okay. Okay, let's hold off on that other topic for just a little bit before I get into this. It's a random thing anyway. So this is Parasite Cage Part 1, and pretty much my recommendation for fighting him is use a lot of arrow, and I think I did probably in the next phase, if I remember correctly. This fight took a while to do just because of the fucking happy slaps he likes to do to me. Now, if you can block off every time he attacks you, you get tech points with it. You can attack at the same time, or you can just use guard. Either way, you get quite a decent amount of tech points from it. So it's good. There are two different vantage points that you can use against this fight. As you can see, I'm down here fighting him in the chest area. And I think what you're supposed to necessarily do is attack his head. Because... Well, no, I don't know. Like, it looks like I'm doing damage to his body, his normal body, so the cage part of it. It's like he's got two heads. It seems like, I don't know which one's more, I don't know which one's real. Yeah, it's like those fucking bugs that you see in, like, real life, where it's just like, I don't know which side's fucking what. You know, it's weird. Well, it looks like the bottom part is alive, and the top part's alive as well. Because, like, they both have eyes, so I assume it's like 2 and 1, maybe. But yeah, I'm starting to use heal and just not even bother with arrow. I just wasn't thinking about it at the time. I don't know if I even had it. No, I did, because I believe we did. Well, either way, what you're supposed to do is attack either the body or the head, and you're supposed to watch out for the arms. Now, if you stand on this platform here that I was just standing on, he does, what attack was it? There's like a certain attack that he does that pisses me off. And I think it's that one where he just swings his arm like from left to right, and just like one big swoop. And then I believe he gets an acid ability later on. I think that might be in the next phase of the fight, where he does actually learn a new ability to fuck me over. Luckily for us, he can't move from that spot just yet. Well, he can't move from the spot anyway, but I mean, once we get into like the next fight, he's gonna start having the advantage to move around a little bit. Or at least, I believe he does. Unless he just stands the same. I don't remember. Guys, it's been like weeks, and I'm kind of a moron. Basically, all you need to do is just keep blocking off the arms, going in for a nice few hits, and then you'll win. You have Riku with you in the entire fight, which he's not really that advantageous, but at the same time, I switched him out. Well, no, you don't have to switch him out at all. He just comes with you. You get an extra character, which is nice. We also learned Cheer, which basically helped you with your summons. So that's all that really is. Yeah, that first part's not really that hard. Like I said, all you do is just keep blocking his attacks. You know, he'll rebound a little bit, and then you go in for a nice little, you know, retaliation, and you're good to go. I don't know why this next segment is so long. Well, it's not as long as the first one, but this one seems a little bit long. Well, it's shorter, definitely, but it just seems like it's kind of lengthy for a small bit of doing this. I don't know. Maybe I did this for a while. Alright, anyway, off to the random topic at hand. So, I've talked about this before, maybe. I think I have. But I've been playing God Hand for a while, and I just... like a month or two ago, I beat the game, and I started playing on hard mode. And then I was stuck in... it was one of the first stages. It's from the first stage. But it's like the third or fourth level inside of it. Like, right before you fight the boss... the first boss, there was this one particular area I just kept getting stuck in for like months and months. It wasn't even like the entire level itself. It was just this one small part of that level, and that's it. And yeah, it does checkpoint when I go inside these doors, but God, was it hard. And I finally ended up doing it like a couple days ago. Yeah, I finally ended up beating it a couple days ago. Not the game, but I ended up beating the first boss finally, and I was like, God damn. You know, if this keeps up, I'll never be able to do a guide to this game. I love God Hand dear to death, but there's crazy amounts of skill that it seems like is required to play that game. Like, I feel like my skill level is at max. It's just my reaction time is just shit. Cause like, no, I wouldn't even say my skill's at max. I'm not really even that good. I don't know. Like, I'm not quick on the reaction commands really. You know, I'm not really good at being so fucking fast all the time anymore. And coming from a guy who beat Transformers Devastation on Prime, and I beat Bayonetta on hard, and you know, I beat I beat Metal Gear Rising Revengeance on Revengeance difficulty. Saying that this is hard, it's like, damn, Alex, you must suck ass. No, it really is. The game is really that hard. It's tough, and it kicks my... it's like Vanquish. Because I beat Vanquish on hard, which I want to do a guide of for Vanquish on hard, but not God hard. Fuck God hard. That stuff is the epitome of nightmares, pretty much. Like, every night that I go to sleep, that just comes up in my brain, and I'm like, oh, fuck. God hard. Like, I have nightmares of it, you know, every once in a while, which just scares the living shit out of me. Like, I wake up, you know, and sweat, just dripping, and it's just like, you know, I get comments on, you know, my channel and saying like, you gotta do Vanquish on God hard, and then I just wake up from that nightmare and I'm like, oh, thank God it was just a dream. But then in reality, it wasn't a dream. No, I'm kidding. I would rather not see comments like that. Like, please don't even be sarcastic. Just don't even make me do it, guys. If I ever do it, I'll do it out of the sheer pain and the suffering of my own being, I guess. I don't know what's going on, but it's early in the fucking morning. My brain is off the charts. Actually, it's not in the morning. It's like 12 o'clock. What the hell have I been doing all day? Well, I'll tell you what I've been doing all day. Sitting here watching videos instead of doing this shit. Sorry, this was just a random-ass video. Because Monstro was so short, there's really nothing to explain. It's more of just me getting a chance to kind of blab on and just have a reason to record commentary for us, so there you go. Well, Vanquish... oh my god. Like, out of all the Platinum games and Clover. Okay, how about this? Out of all the Clover games I've played, God Hand is the hardest. Out of all the Platinum games I've played, I would have to say that Vanquish is the hardest. And yeah, I know I did Mad World on hard mode and I did quit that. That was only because I got lazy and I didn't want to go back and grind for lives. And I just said, fuck it. You know, I had like one life in the boss fight and I was like, I don't feel like doing this. You know, the thing is, with Platinum, well now, they're kind of losing their touch a little bit, but at least we have some good fucking games that they make. Especially when they were Clover, like, they made some amazing shit. I mean, in terms of, like, arcade-style hard, you know, where it's like you die in one hit, you're done. You know, shit like that, that's crazy. How games have come so far from the earlier days. So this is Parasite Cage Part 2, and as you can tell, if you do hit him in the head just enough times, he will open up his caged part of his mouth. Therefore, you can do a lot of damage. He will not retaliate with an attack. I recommend using Arrow for this. He does the same attacks he does now. Unfortunately, there are platforms. No, fortunately, there are platforms around the room. But underneath said platforms, unfortunately, is acid, which will do damage over time if you run through it. Now, he can shoot out acid out of his mouth to poison you, so be careful of that too. Poison doesn't last very long, but it's still a pain in the ass to have to put up with. Means you're gonna have to use a cure, and it sucks. Fortunately, every time you knock him on his ass like that, you knock him. Basically, you open up the cage mouth part of it. You know, you hit him enough times, he finally open up and kind of tire himself out. What will end up happening is he will drop MP balls. Fuck. He'll drop those, and you can get your cure back or arrow back. And then once you take him out, that way he'll drop health. So if you needed it right then and there you go. It's really that simple of a fight, folks. It's actually difficult to do. It took me maybe a couple tries to do this. But if you just play around with arrow quite a bit, you just go in for the head, you know, knock him on his ass, you'll be fine. I promise. Anyway, folks, that's the end of this video, and I'll see you all next time we play some more Kingdom Hearts Final Mix on Proud Mode. And as always, take care, everybody.